Step right up. The truth is on clearance. He says the gas was cheap. He says the pain was fake. But every pump in America kept the receipt. And now the man who lit the fuse is selling matches as a discount plan. The pump light glows in the midnight rain. You watch the numbers climb like a runaway train. On the TV screen he smiles and says, remember those days, the cheap old days. He says inflation was barely alive. 1.6, 1.7, Knots little lines, but the paper says different. The charts don't kneel. 2.7, 2.4, that was the deal. Before the fire, before the noise, before the war room found its toys, and the cameras roll and the crowd gets fed a shiny little story for the fear in your head. He points at the past, he paints it gold, but your grocery bill is 3 months old. He didn't cut the gas, he cut the number. He didn't cool the fire, he sold us summer. Raise that receipt, let the whole crowd sing. Cheap gas ghost in a gasoline dream. He didn't cut the gas, he cut the number. Yeah, he cut the number. Oh, in a Lego town with plastic flags, little brick drivers drag little brick bags. A tiny gas station, a giant red sign, 456 in the checkout line. He says, I had it down to 185. Somewhere in Iowa the legend survived, but the road says no, the map says no. 264 where the cornfields grow. National average 298. No magic pump at the Golden Gate. 4 lonely stations under $2 bright out of 150,000 in the American night. That's not a country, that's a needle in hay, but he holds it up like Independence Day. And the anchors shout and the spin wheels turn. He talks about bargains while the engines burn. Maybe it was the 85, maybe it was smoke. Either way, friend, the joke ain't broke. He didn't cut the gas, he cut the number. He didn't cool the fire, he sold us summer. Raise that receipt, let the whole crowd sing. Cheap gas ghost in a gasoline dream. He didn't cut the gas, he cut the number. Yeah, he cut the number. Cut the number. Cut the number, not the price. There's a silence right before the spin, a quiet hand where the deals begin. A door shuts soft, a pen comes down, and the whole street pays when the oil goes round. He says, I inherited pain. He says, I brought it down, but the bill keeps walking through every town. The plot twist lands with a cold little grin. The man with the match blames the wind, and the receipt remembers. The receipt remembers. And the receipt remembers. He didn't cut the gas, he cut the number. He didn't cool the fire, he sold us summer. Raise that receipt, let the whole crowd sing. Cheap gas ghost in a gasoline dream. He didn't cut the gas, he cut the number. He didn't cut the price, he changed the thunder. Say it loud, say it twice. Cut the number, not the price. Say it loud, say it twice. Cut the number, not the price. The pump don't lie, the bill don't sleep. The past got cheap when the story got deep. He didn't cut the gas, he cut the number. Yeah, he cut the number. Cut the number, not the price. Cut the number, not the price. Cut the number, not the price. The pump kept counting, So did we.